You've watched my video, you've looked at the resources I attached to the laptop, and you looked at the pictures I put on the whiteboard. I told you this problem's scary, and this might be the first time you're hearing of it, and it's even more intimidating. So now the question is, what can you do as an educator? You don't need to figure that out on your own, because I have compiled a list of 9 things you can do to help fight back the school-to-prison pipeline. Because as a future educator, it is your job to make sure your students are set up to succeed, and the school-to-prison pipeline is not doing that for our students. So we need to fight and we need to advocate for them. So 1, increase the use of positive behavior interventions and support. 2, compile annual reports on the total number of disciplinary actions that push students out of the classroom based on gender, race, and ability. 3, create agreements with police departments and court systems to limit arrest at school and the use of restraints such as mace and handcuffs. 4, provide simple explanations of infractions and prescribed responses in the student's code of conduct to ensure fairness. 5, create appropriate limits of the use of law enforcement in public schools. 6, train teachers on the use of positive behavior support for at-risk students. 7, keeping at-risk kids in class can be a tough order for educators under pressure to meet accountability measures. But classroom teachers are in a unique position to divert students from the school-to-prison pipeline. 8, teachers know their students better than any resource officer or administrator, which puts them at a singularly empowered position to keep students in the classroom. It is not easy, but when teachers take a more responsive and less punitive approach in the classroom, students are more likely to complete their education. 9, the information in a teacher's guide to rerouting the pipeline highlights common scenarios that push young people into the school-to-prison pipeline and offers practical advice for how teachers can dismantle the school-to-prison pipeline, which I highly recommend reading. I'll attach it in the slides so you can give it a read.